No.
How y'all feel out there?
Oh, yeah. All right.
Guess who's back?
What the fuck, Dre? Tell me. Talk the real. I'm right here, nigga.
I got King Kong in my trunk, King Kong in my doors. My nuts play ping pong from the noise. You can hear me from a block away.
Hey, that's crazy. I got the Gorilla J collection on it.
My shit is loud,
synced
my
up in this
ears is
piece.
ringing, my paint job is wet, my chrome is gleaming. I feel like a vet balling on these rookies. Old school bully, you must have played hockey. I'm bringing like a bookie, my aggression is depressing. Don't give a motherfucker time to learn this lesson. A lunatic, y'all know what I represent. The only rapper wanna fist fight the president.
Cubis Flowers. Yeah, Cubis Flowers. Just in case you didn't know, we are live here. I.O.W. Sports.
The I.O.W. Network.
What up, though?
What's good? We had to go back to the regular intro.
What's happening, folks?
What's good? What's good?
Happening? We are live here. I.O.W. Sports, episode
Right.
78. Thank you for tuning in. It's your boy, Wakamar, in the building.
What's good? What's
The
good?
guy to the left, you know who he is. Detroit Mail, the man with the Grandmaster plan for the I.O.W. Network.
Right.
Yeah, so thank you for tuning in. Let's get the preliminaries.
Come on, Mel. This nigga going in to Justin Fields already. We ain't brought the nigga up yet.
Hold up, man.
Slow down, nigga. Slow down,
Mel. Slow down, Mel. Slow down, Mel.
Slow motion with it. Slow motion
We
with
ain't even got the prelims out the way. We ain't even had a chance to cut up yet a little bit.
Right.
And Mel already ready to go. He already ready to go. But look, check this out. Going over to the website, www.ioftenwonder.
Check this out, nigga. 19.
Check this out, nigga. It's not in the website.
I'm adding to it.
ioftenwonder19.com is a website. Get all the information for every last social media platform we're associated with. That's what we is. You can also donate to the Patreon. You put something in the pockets.
Right.
Help the fellas out, you know. Help us create better content, better shows, better technology. I'm telling you, we trying to turn this
into a
global network.
Global it up.
Yes, sir. But you know, you can also go cop the merch. You know, I'm rocking my J. Edward collection today. Like a gorilla. Gorilla in the jungle. Of course, Mel got the I.O.W. bird. So we got birds and gorillas in here today.
Got the zoo up in this piece.
Flying high and pounding chest.
Right.
King Kong.
We got the birds in the trunk.
Yeah, we got the merch over this year. I can always go cop the merch.
We over here chopping up birds.
And then, of course, the I.O.W. Network app is up, it's popping, it's running.
Right
now. If you are a Google Android user like myself, going over to the Google Play Store. If you're an Apple iOS user like Mel, going over to the Apple Store and download the I.O.W. Network app.
Right.
Yeah, so since we run a little bit behind, we had a little technical difference.
Man, we ain't special going to be about to be beefing in a minute.
Mel ready to box with a Spectrum employee like off on site.
Every time I get ready to go live,
hey, on site.
Right. Every time I get ready to go live, I'm gonna turn red. I say, nigga.
Hey, Mel I'm
sitting up here for an hour. It's running perfect.
Detroit Mel is ready to go. He's ready to bang on a Spectrum employee on site. If he see the van outside in the hood,
right,
and he's rolling up on him. I'm telling you. Hey man, what's up with my internet, dog?
Man, what's going on my internet? As soon as I go live.
Hey, you know what I hate is when you call customer service. Well, did you pay the bill? Don't go there.
Wait a minute, nigga.
Hold up. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Right, that's the first thing I ask you. Well, let me check your account. What you checking it for?
Hey, it's paid for.
Right.
Chill out.
I wouldn't call you when paid for.
Hell yeah.
I know if I ain't paid, I'd be like, I'm good.
Yeah. I just be without. I just be without. Look,
all right, then they be like, "Did you unplug?" Yes, nigga, I did all that. I did all that.
I did that too.
That's why I'm calling you.
I'm calling you.
You know what I'm saying?
You're supposed to fix it. But anyway, oh man, of course.
This nigga said to sit. He said, "Pull up in an old MPV van." It's like Wu-Tang, nigga.
What's up, Sincere? Sincere and Melvin Wall, both part of the Man Down Podcast Network. They in the building, so appreciate y'all fellas. I always love support.
What's up, Carl?
Carl, what's happening? Let's talk some sports now. Of course, preseason week 1 just went down over the weekend.
Right.
Thursday, from Thursday to Sunday, we had games.
Man, I was like one night watching them like all night.
Man,
man.
Hey, I love the NFL Network because you get all the replays.
Yeah, you got the replay. That's why I like about it too. But it be keeping me up.
Yeah. So I mean, let's get down to the business. So Trevor Lawrence, sunshine. Sincere, you in the building? How you feel about your boy? Okay. So the stats 6 for 9, 71. Passing yards. He took let me see how many sacks he took. I was just looking at the highlights. He took a couple of sacks. I mean,
Sincere say he did okay.
Yeah. And all right, so let's give a grade. I give him by C plus.
I give more than that. Let me tell you why. If you look at the way he played,
yeah,
I mean, you still gotta give him his rookie status.
Yeah.
I think he made some good reads. He had the couple of sacks he took was covered sacks.
I kind of give you that, but he did kind of just sit there.
One time he did. He did.
Yeah, he kind of.
He made one.
He was a dead duck.
So he missed one throw, but he tried to do a back shoulder shot.
Yeah, I saw that back shoulder.
So you can't really.
That's still communication with your wide receiver. You
right. So you can work those bugs out.
Yeah.
And I think one he overthrew, or he threw it too far ahead. He led the receiver too far. But I think I give him a B minus, B plus. I give him a B.
I'll say this.
I give him a B.
That's what's in C plus. You talking about like B minus, B?
Yeah.
B
I mean, but I don't think he a C.
Not look. I'm not shitting on him. I'm just saying it's like I think.
Let me say this. I think he looked good for his debut.
Okay.
I have to see all the preseason games. I can put a good evaluation on him.
I mean, he look. I think he had a little bit of jitters.
Yeah, I agree with you. That's why I think a couple times he did that since he held the ball a little bit too long.
I think he had a little jitter.
Yeah,
he had a little.
It's his first game. It's his first game. I give him that.
Look, this is what preseason's for.
And Sincere say he came around a B minus. So he about with me in the ballpark.
This is what preseason is for.
Right.
And this is what kind of I want to say about them changing the schedule a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of craps on that situation because people take that stuff for granted. But when you get 4 games to get in a good mojo, that's a good month.
Right.
How many days does it take to create a habit?
28.
A month. You got a month time to create.
February.
But I was saying,
February month.
But regardless,
right.
Whether it's February or anything, you got that time to start coming together.
I mean, it's a little. It's a slightly accelerated because you got one less game.
Yeah,
and you got
one more game that actually means something. Because
usually the first game, you kind of just trying to see what kind of plays you can get out, what plays you can run, very vanilla, and the starters is only going to do.
Oh, you don't empty out the playbook week 1.
I mean, and your starters only going to do one game. I mean, one series. That's it.
Yeah,
maybe 2. It's not to that last game where they might play 2 quarters, maybe 3.
Mm-hmm.
So now it'd be interesting. They're gonna wait till that 3rd game to do that, or in the 2nd game they're gonna play a little more in 3rd game. I'm kind of interested to see how they're gonna do since they don't have that 4th game. But like I said, I think
your biggest word you said was accelerated,
right,
and so that also takes away from other people that could possibly make the roster had they had that 4th game.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Those literally on the cusp guys where they're probably gonna be on the practice squad.
You gonna have to get out there and show it, get out there and show out.
Oh yeah.
You don't have no time for no mistakes.
Like pressure.
Yeah, it's like
pressure.
I dropped that, bro. You better not drop that.
Like can't miss blocks, can't miss tackles. Can't be dropping interception. Can't be dropping. You gotta run your route.
Your route's gotta be tight,
crisp, clean. Like
come out your breaks. I mean, all that. You ain't got time for none of that.
No
mistakes.
Oh, you're right.
They be like, oh, drop him. Cause they cut already.
Oh no, you got to.
Right, they ain't cut already. What Al say?
You got to meet these rosters.
Al say keep an eye on Najee Harris.
Najee Harris.
Yeah.
What kind of off topic since we're there now?
That's a Cowboy fan for you.
No, but I'm saying like Najee Harris. I think he's going to be nice. I think he's still going to be able to get yards because he's a physical back.
Right.
He ran a pro offense at Bama. He's going to still be able to get his yards off of his pure athleticism.
Right.
I'm not so sure about that O-line of Pittsburgh quite yet. You lose an anchor in Marquise Pouncey in the center, key position.
Right.
Hall of Famer. And, that's not easy to replace. And you still got Big Ben. I don't care what you say. He's
that geriatric man.
He's not mobile like that no more.
Definitely not.
Like he's damn near close to just a big ass statue. Like for real.
And he go down easier now.
Oh, he go down a lot easier than he used to. So he'll probably crack 1,000, but he gonna have to
earn it. He gonna earn it.
He gonna earn it. And this is gonna be a true test of his durability.
Right.
Because this ain't Bama, this ain't SEC, this is big boy shit right here. So this is a different game.
Right.
A different type of physicality too. So, but all right. I know the Jets fans, they love preseason. They be looking good in preseason.
Yeah. Got them Super Bowl hopes.
Regular season, they ain't worth a damn.
Man, we going to Super Bowl, man.
Oh, we going to the Super Bowl. Nah.
Calm down.
Yeah, y'all gonna
Sincere say Big Ben no longer the top 10 quarterback. I agree. He in the twilight of his years.
I put him in
his career.
I put him. No. I can't disagree with that.
Right.
I say he's about like 15-ish.
I'll go with that.
15-ish.
I'll give him 15-ish.
Yeah.
Give or take.
Like he'll
plus
still,
or minus.
No, I'm saying he'll still pull a 300-yard out his butt.
Yeah.
But like my thing with him, if they don't get back to what they normally do, which is ground and pound, run the ball, the standard is the standard. If Mike Tomlin don't holler that,
oh yeah,
you know what the standard is.
Right.
Is run the ball. Like that is synonymous with Pittsburgh football.
Facts.
Defense, run the ball. Terry Bradshaw wasn't a great quarterback, but he had a great running back.
He had a great defense.
And a great defense.
Right.
Look kind of good.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
And he won 4 Super Bowls.
Come on now. I mean, look, some things will always work. If you can run the ball and play defense, you always in the game.
Neil O'Donnell, you know what I'm saying, did pretty good with Pittsburgh.
But I'm saying
considering
you're always in the game.
He ain't a great quarterback.
You don't get no argument. Dog.
But anyway,
go back
to the Jets fans. You were saying?
Yeah, so Jets fans, they gonna be all in their feelings, like, oh yeah, Zach Wilson, we made the right choice. I'm not gonna say I give him almost about the same grade as
Trevor Lawrence.
It's Trevor, but because you guys I went C+, and you and Sincere went B-. I probably give Zach about a B-, because I should probably change my stance on Trevor, but I already said this and I ain't gonna back out.
Ain't gonna back out.
Nah,
Stand on that.
I'm standing on that shit. It is what it is. C plus ain't that far from B minus. It is what it is. So, but
it is when it comes to a whooping for him. Shoot. I'm bringing home those C's. Hey, like, it's a C plus. It's close to a B. Yeah, all right.
Damn. What kind of home was you?
For wayward boys.
No, you kind of. I'm scared to find out what kind of home you grew up in, bro.
You play over there. They go play.
Well, damn. I see the way you is, where you is, bro. It all makes sense now.
Out there, eat with the dog, you bring home a C.
Right. It makes sense now.
You gonna get your dinner out the bowl.
Yeah, this absolutely a lot of shit that's wrong with you. It makes perfect sense now. Damn. I mean, but you kind of probably deserve that shit.
Hold on, bro.
I'm just saying.
I'm saying. We get back to football, nigga.
Okay, but back to football. So Zach Wilson, I mean, obviously he's going to start for the Jets,
right?
You know, almost about the same stats as
Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence. Both went 6 for 9. Trevor has 71 yards, 63 yards for Zach Wilson. I mean, look, you know, same thing with him. I mean, both Trevor Lawrence and Zach Wilson are pretty much in the same situation.
Mm-hmm.
They are brought in to change a franchise around.
Right.
And
you got to change the culture for the Jets to me.
It's the same thing with the Jaguars.
Well, I like how the Jags look. The defense look pretty decent.
And that's fine, but they need a culture change.
I'm just saying.
Both of these teams have been habitually losers.
That's true.
Both of them.
That's true.
They both are in the same situation that they have draft capital because all they do is lose.
I think the Jets is worse.
Any star player that they have, they trade it away and get draft
whole bunch of draft picks.
Whole bunch of draft picks for it.
And they don't pan out.
Their cap room is high as hell. They got a boatload of money. I mean, you know, it's hard to be a true fan of them because it's a disappointment every year.
They the little brother.
No, it ain't little brother. It's shit JV.
I'm just saying.
This shit.
They always looking up.
The Jets and the Jaguars are the JV teams of the NFL.
The Jets is the Mets of baseball.
It's like, you kind of varsity, but you a little junior varsity. you ain't full varsity, bro. Like the Jaguars and the Jets, like
I just think overall the Jaguars look better than the Jets.
Hey, this is when I give kudos to like diehard fans of these teams.
Yes,
because you know when you can't really talk a lot of shit when you picking in the top 5.
But the Jets
every year,
the Jet fans do, along with them Cowboy fans,
and we laugh at them.
That's true. This nigga just say fuck you. I'm giving the Jaguars props, bro. That's your boy over here.
Because I'm keeping it one. Come on, sincere, you know what it is.
I honestly like the way the Jags look.
When you see the Jaguars on the roster, okay, look, they had their shot when they went to the AFC Championship game. Jalen Ramsey's on that squad. All kind of cats on that squad. Dexter Fowler. I mean, they had Pro Bowlers. Fournette. They had Pro Bowlers on that whole squad. And
they had Bray Borders, man.
They drug his ass to the playoffs, to the AFC Championship game.
I think they had a better quarterback. They might have won.
And that's my thing. They blew that thing up too quick.
Right.
They blew it up too quick.
Since they got robbed.
And
you know that.
Come on, man. You knew who they were playing. Did you really think the NFL was going to put the Jaguars over the Patriots in the Super Bowl? Come on. With time, you know who their quarterback is, right? Like you know who they coach is, right? At that time, I mean, come on, they weren't gonna put the Jaguars over there. So it was like, I think our ratings are already going to shit. Hey, make a certain call.
Time to cheat.
Time to cheat. You know, Bill hit that thing. He hit that line. Right. Hey, y'all gonna do something about this shit? Hey, Bill said, hey, man, y'all gonna do something about this shit?
He said, fuck them Pistons.
He said, man, the defense too good, dog. He said the boys is fast. And hey, Jaguars had a hell of a defense. I think Calais Campbell was on that squad.
Good defense, man.
Remind me if I'm wrong, since I know you will. I think Calais Campbell was on there. They had Pro Bowlers on that whole
good
defense.
team except for Blake Bortles.
Of course, and that's what I'm saying. And they blew it up too quick.
All they had to do was get rid of Blake, and they had a straight
They
team.
blew it up too quick.
But I want to get back to the quarterbacks though. I believe that I'm still not sold on Zach Wilson.
On Zach Wilson.
I think Trevor Lawrence can be okay. I like his mechanics. He has the quarterback.
He looks like a pro.
Prototype.
He looks like a pro.
He said that was our Saxonville year.
Yeah, Saxonville year.
Right.
Duval. Y'all used to be lit in that joint.
Mm-hmm.
Because I went down to a Jaguars game in 2013.
Sorry to hear
for
that.
a Chiefs game. Oh no.
I went to see Chiefs.
Oh man, we smashed on the boys. Come on, man. I ain't playing. 2013. That was first year Alex Smith and Andy Reid came over.
Oh, okay.
So yeah. We get them boys in pretty.
So what about Trey Lance?
Look. So of course, he was playing the Chiefs, so I saw the whole game. And look,
he was good.
This, how we talked about where this situation is real similar to Alex Smith and Patrick Mahomes.
Right.
This is like damn near identical situation.
And you probably gonna say what I was gonna say, but I'll let you go ahead.
Like literally, there's a certain ceiling with Jimmy G.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, with the injury issue.
Right.
He's literally missed 50% of the time he's been on the contract.
Right.
With San Fran.
Right.
So that's why Trey's there. Now, Trey looked good.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of like Trevor, kind of took a couple of bad sacks.
Yeah, he did.
I'm not going to say it's truly his fault. I mean, he had literally like 3 defenders in his face.
Mm-hmm.
By that time, you're not, playing with the, number ones on offensive line. So I'm not going to say he had great protection. So, because that'd be a lie. Look, he didn't look bad.
I'm going to say this for the last 3 that we talked about. Trevor Lawrence going to have to start. Trey Lance start. But I think that, Zach Wilson start, but I think Trey Lance benefits from sitting behind Jimmy.
He does, because he was a little inaccurate with some of his throws. He was. Not just looking at his stats, he does go 5 for 14. He actually had more attempts, more chances to show what he can do passing wise than Trevor and Zach Wilson.
Right.
So I think he ended up playing majority of the back half of the first, he played the whole second, because I think he took it through halftime. So he had more opportunity to show what he can do. Look, if he can figure out, start learning that sense where the pressure's at, and get comfortable with moving his feet, because that's what he did at college. Is he was able to get out of sacks with his feet.
Right.
If he could just get comfortable and do that, he'll be fine.
Right.
But I'm with you. He does need to sit.
Yeah. Now,
it's not gonna hurt.
We got a YouTuber on here that says, he gives us the preseason, but the Chief defense looked better.
Oh, Chiefs defense looked good.
It did look good.
And that's not me as being a homer. It's because as a Chief fan, one of the things that I was worried about is our defense was inconsistent last year. Opportunistic, but they were inconsistent.
Right.
You obviously saw what happened in the Super Bowl, whatever. The whole team was doo-doo. So it's over. And, look, it was showing, what you got behind your starters.
Right.
Because it wasn't just the starters eating. It was literally like the whole game that the defense was eating. So, if Trey faces a lesser defense next week, might he look better? Possibly.
I'll say this. I can see the potential there.
Oh yeah.
And I think that.
Oh yeah, on that 80-yard Brown.
So you talking about
that was a nice read though.
The 3 that we talked about. Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence. Too many T's up here.
Yeah, too many T's.
Right. Trevor Lawrence, I think, because of the situation that he's in, he's better off starting. Same with Zach Wilson. Because of the situation he's better off starting.
You know what? And I don't mean to cut you off.
Go ahead.
But I just dawned on me. It
actually must be kicking in.
No. Yeah, it been kicking in. But hold on. I can also make an argument on why it's also beneficial to go ahead and put Trey Lance in now. So if you look at how the 49ers are built,
okay,
your defense is there.
Mm-hmm.
You look at the playmakers you got on offense,
mm-hmm.
the offense is there.
Right.
They actually have a great offensive line.
Okay.
So if you go ahead and put him in there, you put him into a situation like Alabama quarterbacks,
okay,
where you actually got something of a great team built around you,
mm-hmm.
and things could possibly be, cush for you,
mm-hmm.
but it gives you time to get the mental part.
You would use the term cush. Go ahead.
But I'm just saying, like cushion, soft for you.
I know what you meant.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
But you would use the term cush.
That cush.
What up, though, Van?
What's up, Van? But I'm saying, it's not so stressful. It's because you got Trent Williams, you got an all-pro left tackle.
I hear you. But here's my thing. Because, all right, Jimmy G, of course, I don't think is the greatest quarterback in the world. But I think he has enough to offer Trey Lance to make him better.
Yeah.
Now, if we break down Jacksonville's situation, I don't think Gardner Minshew have nothing or very little, let's say, to offer.
I don't
Trevor
know.
Lawrence.
That's not fair because he played all season last year.
But I understand what you're saying. That's why I changed from nothing
the year before.
That's why I say I changed to nothing to very little.
Okay.
Because he has some experience that
Gardner
has.
He has
some experience that he can offer something. But if you look at, I'm just saying, but if you compare Jimmy G to Gardner Minshew,
okay, I got
and what they had to offer, I think that Jimmy G has more to offer Trey Lance than Gardner Minshew had to offer to Trevor Lawrence. Now, I can't remember who the backup quarterback over the Jets. I don't even pay attention to the Jets. Who's their backup quarterback?
It don't matter.
Same situation. You know what I'm saying?
Zach Wilson going to start week 1. Trevor Lawrence is going to start week
number
1.
2, whatever his name is, has nothing to offer Zach Wilson, so he's better off starting. So I'm saying, but I think when you look at Trey Lance, I think he benefits better sitting out at least a year and just learning. And because what you saw the skill was there.
And
you
that's
saw
why I
the potential was there.
Patrick Mahomes,
right. You saw the potential was there.
Yeah.
And if he goes a year and just learn and absorb all that,
get the mental part.
That second year, he might just take off. He might do a Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
So I like what I saw out of it.
Yeah. And look, I was just playing devil's advocate.
Yeah.
I'm with you. He sits. But I can also, like I said, make a case that, if you are around a built team, literally the only reason why they didn't make the playoffs last year or didn't even come back to the Super Bowl was injuries.
Right.
So all of them are back.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, and for most sports injuries, like in football or basketball, usually that year after, like you're healthy now, but it's that second year from the injury where you're like full go.
Right.
But it's not always the case for most cats. Some might bounce back and never lost a step.
Right.
So, but especially like with Nick Bosa, he's still young with his little injury.
Right.
So, he might be able to bounce back a lot quicker.
Right.
But you're literally are on a Super Bowl caliber team. They were just there 2 years ago. So that's what I'm saying. It's okay to go ahead and, you're not necessarily throwing them to the fire. You're put in a Super Bowl caliber team and you're going to be in high pressure situations because once you are a team that's a Super Bowl contender, you're going to get the best shot every Sunday.
Right.
So you literally are in playoff mode week in and week out.
I agree.
And so I wouldn't mind Trey Lance getting that mental experience because look, just like Anthony Davis, Jimmy G and his homies, they both in LA,
right?
Or they both in Cali, so it must be
Cali.
Must be a Cali thing. I don't know what it is, but
so it's Dwight Howard. He be like, Dwight Howard be like, "Won't you take me to Pussy Town? Won't you take me to Pussy Town? Pussy Town."
No, sir, sir. Reel that shit back.
Reel it back in?
Yes, please.
That's your Dwight Howard song. The theme song.
No, real.
And that center.
Sir. No. That will not be his intro song.
Like,
ignore that.
He gonna break with the. So it's like
with you. I ain't messing. But anyway. Since Melvin Ward started it off, it's time to talk about that boy Justin Fields. Now, if there's anybody,
your boy Al, he said, Al said, Najee Harris gonna be running all over them Chiefs, the December 26th.
Oh my goodness!
Wanna be starting something?
No worries, Al. We gonna handle y'all because I think y'all come to Arrowhead. Just remember that y'all gotta come to Arrowhead. We don't have to come down to old Jerry's world. Y'all gotta come to Arrowhead. Just remember that. I've been keeping tabs all the time. You've been over here just going ahead and poking. This ain't Facebook back in 05 when you just poke. Okay, Al.
Al said Zeke.
Now I want you to have that same energy.
Zeke will run you out.
Okay. I saw Hard Knocks. Y'all got a coach that'll put y'all in harm's way.
Man, he couldn't coach his way out of paper bag. For real.
We got the coach advantage. That's for sure.
Carthy.
Look, we got the coaching advantage. For sure. Look, I'm not worried about that one. So
he need to be coaching for a little league.
Pop Warner.
He said Mahomes we had Pop Warner.
Yeah,
Mahomes better be healthy.
Hey, Mahomes look good. He good.
Shoot, the way old boy played, he might still be out here getting healthy.
Who?
The Michigan quarterback. What's his name? Golly. Is it not Chad Henne? Was it Chad Henne?
No, Chad Henne was a backup.
Yeah, the backup. The way he played.
Yeah, but we
might still beat Dallas.
Yeah, but we got two more quarterbacks. We got 5 in camp, 4 in camp right now. So Chad Henne's not a guarantee. Matter of fact, anyway, that's for hour 2. So I need to say
let's get back to the one. Let's get back to Melvin brought this up.
Yeah, Melvin Ward brought up. Hey, Justin Fields, man. I mean,
nice, don't he? He looked nice. He made a couple bad plays, but overall, he looked good.
I mean, look,
his feet look good, boy.
Credit to Matt Nagy for letting him rip.
Right.
I mean, literally, he got 20 attempts.
Yeah.
Hey, credit to Matt Nagy because we said it last show.
Mm-hmm.
Him and the GM Ryan Pace, they asses on fire.
They like, we gonna make sure we stay next year. We'll at least be here next year.
They is on fire.
Let me tell you something, man. Justin Fields look good, man. He really looked good. And Opie Cunningham in trouble.
Oh,
he in trouble. I'm sorry. I know.
Hey,
I know only why he came.
No. Huh? Don't feel bad for him.
Oh, I don't feel bad. I'm just saying.
You know why I don't feel bad for him? Because he's about to be a $14 million backup.
Right.
I ain't got.
What I was saying, but the reason why he came there.
I don't give a damn about none of his feelings.
But the reason why he came there, he was like,
"Oh yeah, I remember what he said.
He promised I'm gonna be the starter. I'm gonna be the starter.
They told me I was gonna be the starter."
And it's like,
look,
they let my man loose. I said, "Oh, well, you might be in trouble, bro.
You about to be a $14 million."
I mean, I'm gonna watch the rest of the preseason. But if he still look like this for the rest of the preseason, Matt Nagy be a fool not to let him start.
Look, we said it already last week. If you gonna go down with the ship, I'm gonna go down with the cat I traded up to go get. And saying I'm betting I'm going all in with all my chips. I'm going all in.
We know that, Al. We know it's preseason. He said, "Do you realize these QBs are playing against a bunch of scrubs?"
Yeah, we know that, but this is what you got to see what he can do. It's still an NFL game,
right?
you can't say preseason don't matter because just like we said, if you don't make the plays, they will cut you. This is people's livelihood.
Talking about
they taking this serious.
Wait a minute. But you talking about Justin Fields and Opie Cunningham.
I know. That's what just period.
Period.
That's on everything. Andy Dalton doesn't need to be starting.
For nobody.
Period.
For nobody.
We know what you do.
We saw what you did with Dallas last year.
We saw what you did in Cincinnati. We know who you are. You are who we thought you were. You are who we thought you were.
Right.
You had success in Cincinnati because you had a healthy AJ Green. Mm-hmm. You had at least a formidable defense. Don't play like you was like
hey, don't sleep on
like you was like come on, bro. Don't do that.
Bernard, I like him, man.
Giovanni Bernard?
Yeah, I like him.
They had him.
I'm saying he's nice.
They had him on Cincinnati.
I'm saying that's what I'm saying. He be sleeping on him, man. Look, he was good in North Carolina.
First of all, Andy Dalton had.
He said he agreed on Dalton.
Look, okay. so no, we not gonna do this.
And that's more my point though. Like if you look at all of the quarterbacks we talked about,
look,
I'm basing it on situation.
But hear me out on this.
Go ahead.
If they want to keep their damn job,
they better start Justin Fields.
Week 1.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care what he looked like for the rest of these other 2 games.
But here's my point.
I get what you're saying. You want to see him against the ones.
No, I'm not just that.
I want to see him against the ones.
Not just that. That's I want to see that too. But I'm saying if you just look at the fact
of just who it is,
how he moved with his feet. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I think he can do that against ones. Can he do it as much as to the greater as much as he did against some of the second and third string? We don't know.
Yeah.
But I think the ability is there to do it against the ones.
Look,
Andy Dalton can't do it against the threes. So
I kind of been harsh on Justin Fields. I was kind of harsh on him when he was at Ohio State. I wasn't a big fan. I was
because he's at Ohio State.
Well, yeah, that's because you a Michigan fan. But I was kind of harsh on him because I felt like he was just another one of those quarterbacks, like a Ohio State quarterback, like always.
Right.
Bama quarterback, like always. It has all the talent around them, and they can get sometimes lazy and rely on the great athletes around you to make certain plays.
Look horrible. Did you see him play?
But I'm just saying.
Go
down the list.
I'm saying. I watched the preseason game he played in. He looked like garbage.
But that ain't nothing new.
Like, who's he throwing to?
I mean, look. Most Ohio State and Bama quarterbacks usually turn into sports analysts real quick.
Mm-hmm.
So look.
Get your suit ready.
Go hit your tailor up.
Right. Al said, I like Marquise Goodwin from Philly, quick as hell.
Marquise Goodwin, wide receiver from Texas.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's where he went. He also ran track. He was fast as hell. He tried out for the Olympics too.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he just missed it. Or no, I think he made it. I think he might want to medal.
I can't remember.
Because it's like relay. I don't know. Either way. Look, Justin Fields, if you're saying that's your future, because you already know your ass is on fire.
The potential's there.
Of course the potential's there. That's no doubt.
All of them, well, we ain't got to the last one. Go ahead and get to the last one.
I mean, still 14 for 20, he can show that he can be accurate, and maybe a couple of throws you want to get back, because probably in his head, he's like, I make that throw so many times, like, I can't believe that.
Yeah, man, but you get to the film and he'd be good.
But look, you get the rollout. Just saw it. He was able to avoid the pressure and make a great throw on the run,
right? And
put it where only his receiver can get it. So I mean, look, just like you said,
and that's one thing you got to look at quarterback play.
Yeah,
that's like we talked about earlier about the back shoulder from Trevor Lawrence. To an untrained eye, to a person who don't play football, know nothing about football, it looks like it's a bad pass. Where it just might just be a communication issue more than it's a bad pass.
Yeah.
Because if the cornerback is in a certain position, the only way you can give it to your receiver is maybe a back shoulder throw. Or if you running and a slant route, right? You run a slant route, you may have, and you got a linebacker dropping back, and you got the corner on your back shoulder. You may have to throw it, either low or high, depends on where they lined up at to get it to a receiver. Doesn't make it a bad throw.
Yeah,
you got to put it in a position. You got to put it in a place where it's best for your receiver to get it, and that's what makes a good quarterback.
You know what I love, and I just saw this play again. He was running or scrambling, and then the defender came up and was thinking he was going to take off.
Right.
He found the line of scrimmage and made a pass.
Right.
And he did that a few times where he used his feet to make a pass.
Right.
He didn't use his feet to take off.
Right.
If he can continue that, because there were times that the pocket just broke down, and he was able to get out, use his feet, and make something happen. If he can do that on a continuous thing, you might have something.
Might have something.
Because it's there.
I hate to give him praise because he's an Ohio State man.
It just don't feel right.
Don't even feel right.
Hey, look.
Started to break out in highs.
But look, at the same time, he needs to understand because, his body was breaking down last season going towards that national championship game.
Right.
That wasn't 17 regular season games. And that wasn't a playoff run.
Right.
So if he's going to play like this, you better know when to hold him. know when to fold him.
Know when to walk away.
Run out of bounds. For real.
Right.
Because and
that's the key to a lot of running quarterbacks. You have to know, when to run, when to round the bounce, when to throw it away. Because sometimes you think, oh, okay, I can make plays with my feet, and you overdo it.
And look, this is all I'm going to say. And, he made a comment. He did. He said, the game seemed like it was slow to me. Look, I got your confidence, brother. I get it. Right. I get it. But whoa.
You weren't playing against the number ones, bro.
Play some ones.
Right.
Everybody take a peek at Chicago's schedule. They at least got 7 to 9 teams where hellified defenses on it. And if he's, starting like I'm projecting him, we both are pretty much. Look, week 1, Aaron Donald. That young fella, I love your confidence.
Slow down, bro.
Whoa. I need you to sound like a 72 deuce in the quarter. You gotta pump the gas a couple of times. Whoa. Slow it down. Cause Big 99 out in LA, he gonna welcome you to the NFL.
Right. Put a hat on.
One way or another. You don't believe me? Check the highlights.
Right.
Aaron Donald will
roll the tape.
He will blow up a triple team. Go look at what Dallas tried to do to him week 1 last year. He took on the center, the left guard, and Zeke. And still slapped the hell out of Dak on his head. I'm telling you, that's a problem.
You'll find out.
You talk about an offensive game plan record. That him. That him. Best believe when the NFL Network finishes his top 100, he's going to be in the top 5 again, if not top 2.
Right.
Top 3.
I agree.
So I love the confidence. But big fella,
hold up. Going a little too far.
Yeah. The game is feel like slow.
Oh, okay, all right, slow. All right, slow motion with it.
Play some ones.
All right, juvenile.
Yeah, slow motion with it. Play some ones. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, because you got to get ready for 9-9. That's off the matter of fact. Let's go ahead and we gonna take a real in depth on this. I mean, we got 4:53. We got one more quarterback to talk about. Look. So, like I said, you got Aaron Donald in them week 1. Okay, Bengals, defense not bad. Browns, you got that supposedly new improved defense.
And Myles Garrett.
Yep. Detroit,
Hold on.
Where you about to cap? You about to tell a bullface lie on there?
I'm just saying, you ain't got to do all that.
It's Detroit, and come on,
you ain't got to do all that.
Keep it moving.
You could just not say nothing. Go to the next game.
Raiders, Packers defense. They need to get secondary. If they secondary can get there,
see, I think he'll run over there because they couldn't stop the run last year.
Oh yeah. You got Tampa Bay. Hold on, player. Let's see what you can do with them.
Right.
49ers. That's a defense. If Pittsburgh gets back to Pittsburgh, defensive wise, I'm not worried about them defensively. Because I think they got enough, and they keep adding more.
Right.
They picked up Melvin Ingram, and I think that's a low key good pickup if he can stay healthy.
Right.
Got Baltimore. Baltimore's known to play defense.
Right.
Let's see if the game slow that day. Okay. Detroit again. Yeah. Keep moving.
You ain't gonna be doing that. You're not gonna be sitting up here doing it.
Shoe fly, don't bother me. Arizona. I mean, we'll see where Arizona is.
Right.
Of course, you got Packers again. Then you got Vikings twice. You got Seahawks. Seahawks always play defense. And the Giants. And I think we both like the Giants defense, especially in the East. So look, you got at least about 6-7 teams in there that you're gonna play some hellified defense, and we'll see how slow the game really is for you, pimp. Because you going off rip. Matter of fact, I think go ahead start them the ones against Buffalo next week because it's on NFL Network. It's a 1 p.m. game. I think that was a Saturday.
Probably it's 1 p.m. It's probably Saturday.
Yeah, go ahead. Because it's on the NFL Network, so it'll probably be a prime time. Well, not prime time because it's not at night, but they got it on the network. So all eyes on Fields. I mean, go ahead, put them against the ones. I want to see that. And then last but not least, Mr. Mac Jones.
Right. Mac Jones
got a pocket full of Mac Jones.
He actually looked very decent.
Hey,
he actually looked pretty decent.
Look,
C+.
Look, damn, I know what you get with Cam. Come on, we know about the mobility, but this dude been in the league for 10 years, and literally the out routes is his kryptonite.
I think motorcycles is kryptonite.
I mean, slants is his kryptonite. I mean, my goodness, in routes is his kryptonite.
So the quarterback position is
so pretty much if it ain't a go route, I don't know what. Look, start Mac Jones.
Matt look like he's gonna be the Patriots' future.
I think he's starting.
I mean, he has the technique there. I mean, he threw some good passes. He showed poise in the pocket. I think.
And that was one thing I was worried about.
He looked confident. He didn't fold under pressure. I like the way he looked. I mean, overall, all the debuts of the quarterbacks were decent. Were good.
Yeah, I think they all played solid.
I don't think none of them really look horrible.
No, and look,
I understand it was the first game and all that stuff, but I look at some of the intangible stuff. How they look comfortable. Did they rush passes? How did they pass look when they came out their hand, and
were they able to read?
Were they able to do reads and stuff like that? That's more. I mean, that's really what more preseason is about anyway than anything else. Because if you can put it together, the technique and the fundamentals together, then in against ones, you have a good idea of what you got. So I mean, like I said, all of them look pretty solid.
And look, the reason why I say start Mac Jones is because obviously we see that Tom Brady had a big part in that dynasty. And, you know, of course, you know, Belichick having a great relationship with Nick Saban,
Mm-hmm.
you know, he drafts quite a few Bama boys.
Right.
And so, you know, they obviously needed a quarterback. Cam was never going to be the long-term solution.
Mm-hmm.
Why wait? Because you still got Josh McDaniels there as the offensive coordinator. And I'm pretty sure Josh McDaniels is probably the coach in waiting. And so
I agree with that, Sincere.
And so if Josh McDaniels is probably more than likely the coach in waiting,
mm-hmm.
his future is already tied to Mac Jones being his offensive coordinator. It's a transition. It's just going to be the next Brady and Belichick.
Right.
Probably not to that degree at all, but I'm just saying hypothetically.
He got the potential, though. He got the potential. I mean, I'm going to read Sincere comment. I'm going to speak to what you said. Sincere said, Cam got to kick ass. He can't just be good.
No.
Or they're going to go to Jones. And I agree.
Cam has to be astronomical. He needs to be 2015 MVP in the preseason.
Right.
And it might sound exaggerated, but I'm being like so serious.
Mm-hmm.
For him to keep that starting job, he needs to be 2015 MVP Cam in the preseason.
Right.
Literally.
Right.
Like he has to make all the throws, all the reads, all the plays.
I agree.
He literally has to be fucking like Michael Jordan immaculate. Flu game. He needs to be balling out of his ass.
Right.
To keep that job. Because I'm with you 100% Sincere. Being average, being okay. Belichick doesn't even operate like that. You know, maybe there was maybe one or two times that Mac Jones kind of stood in the pocket, just like all the other debuts, a little bit too long and took a nice little hit. Luckily, his arm went forward. But, you know, look, I say start it. It's your future. He's obviously their future. When's the last time the Patriots, first of all, drafted a quarterback in the first round? Never. Been a hot little minute.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Tom Brady was the 6th round.
And then you get him at the 15th. You get him at the 15th pick. He's your starter. He's your future. I don't care what you say. Cam was never the future. And Josh McDaniels play calling, it is vast different with a player like Mac Jones than what it is with Cam.
Right.
You know what you get with Cam. You got another running threat, but you need a quarterback. You need a quarterback.
I agree.
So, look, I say put Mac in. But anyway, we got a couple of other topics to talk about, but we're going to transition that to the I.O.W. Network radio app as we close down hour number 1. So, if you haven't already, go to your respective app stores and download the I.O.W. Network app. And then you can also call in on hour number 2 on the radio network app. Big Melly, drop that number and they can call in on the WhatsApp.
919-593-2727. 919 593-2727.
Yeah, and that's the number on the WhatsApp, so you can call in, talk your shit, rep your city, and just chop it up with us. But do that in hour number 2 on the WhatsApp on the I.O.W. Network app as we go there right now. It's been real. Peace.